Irony here. Welcome to Krazee Adventures. Today, we'll be heading out to Westfield Falls in Middletown, Shipyard Road Falls in Middle Haddam, Tartia Engle Falls in East Hampton, lunch at Mateo's Taco and Cantina, and a few other stops along the way. Join us to see where the road leads us. We started our day on Minor Street, heading to Westfield Falls. We found a small pullout on the right shoulder, with room for about 3 vehicles. Unfortunately, there was a great deal of trash over the bank and along the short, 0.3 of a mile trail. The trail is well traveled and offers an easy walk along Fall Brook to the top of the falls. There is a well-worn trail to the bottom of the falls, with a few areas that you will need to scramble. None of the trails are handicap accessible, but are very easy to walk. The falls are bordered by I-91, a manufacturing plant, and a golf course. If you have the ability to block out the noise of the highway, the garbage and graffiti, the falls are absolutely gorgeous. Fall Brook runs under Minor Road through a culvert and is separated by a rocky island just above the falls. The falls consist of 2 drops set about 30 feet apart by a wall of trap rock. The falls on the left are an 18-foot plunge, and the falls on the right are a 15-foot horsetail. A gorgeous waterfall, hampered by people not following the very simple carry-in, carry-out rule. Be mindful of broken glass throughout the area. Middletown is a city in Middlesex County, Connecticut. It was incorporated as a town in 1651, incorporated as a city in 1784. It was named Middletown for being halfway between Hartford and Saybrook on the Connecticut River. It has a total area of 42.37 square miles. It is at an elevation of 135 feet. The zip codes are 06457 and 06459, and the area codes are 860 and 959. Our next stop is Shipyard Falls in Middle Haddam. The waterfall is located at the intersection of Shipyard Road and Shad Row. Both are residential streets. Parking is on the left shoulder just before the bridge, with room for about 2 vehicles. The bridge was closed on the day of our visit. The falls are viewable from the bridge, however they are starting to be obscured by trees and overgrowth. All sites and books indicate that the area is private property and suggest visitors are respectful of the area. The name Shipyard Falls likely originated from the area's historical association with shipbuilding activities. The presence of Mine Brook and its proximity to the Connecticut River would have provided essential water power and access for transporting materials, making it an ideal location for shipyards during the village's maritime peak. The Middle Haddam Historic District is in the town of East Hampton. It was settled in the 17th century as part of Middletown and was incorporated as part of East Hampton in 1767. From an early date, it was a shipbuilding community with a sawmill on Mill Brook, which runs through the village. The Middle Haddam Historic District has an area of 110 acres and was added to the National Register of Historic Places on February 3, 1984. Our next stop is at Tartia Engle Falls in East Hampton. Parking is on the shoulder on the left, across from the falls, just before the bridge, with room for about 4 vehicles. There are 2 falls here. Tartia Engle is the lower of the 2 falls. The 20-foot falls is clearly seen from the road and consists of a series of drops that continue down to the Tartia Road Bridge. The upper 6-foot unnamed falls are reached by an easy walk in the woods. Both falls are located on Safstrom Brook. The 2 stone towers on the right of the falls are said to be the remains of an old cider mill. There is a rock overhang next to the falls where the cider makers allegedly kept their products cool. Both falls are located on private property. Please be respectful when visiting. In reading about the area, I found that Safstrom Brook was the location where 60-year-old Gertrude Trudy Ochenkowski was found strangled in January of 1998. Her car was discovered earlier that day, engine running outside the village laundromat on Main Street with her dog Muffin inside. Ms. Ochenkowski had been abducted from the laundromat, leading to a 15-year investigation. In 2013, Gerald Brian Tuttle was arrested in South Carolina and charged with her murder. Twisting and turning away, and I don't want to leave at all. East Hampton is a town in Middlesex County, Connecticut. It was incorporated in 1767. It has an area of 36.8 square miles. It's at an elevation of 417 feet. The population was 12,717 in 2020. The zip codes are 06424, 06414, and 06456. The area codes are 860 and 959. Lunch at Mateo's Tacos and Cantina. With a 4.6 rating on Google and a description of a, quote, modern, casual Mexican restaurant offering comfort food, small plates, and a quick bite, it seemed a perfect fit. We shared nachos with beef barbacoa, lettuce, onions, corn, sour cream and queso, and a sofrito chicken burrito with Monterey Jack cheese, cilantro lime rice, black beans, lettuce, pickled red onions, roasted corn, and sour cream. The portions were huge and perfect for sharing. The service was friendly and fast. The decor was festive and fun. We enjoyed our visit and thought the food was great. Definitely check them out. While driving to our final destination, we spotted a pretty roadside waterfall on Roseland Park Road in Woodstock, Connecticut. We stopped on the side of the road to take a few photos. The waterfall is on residential property, and I was not able to find any information about the falls online. Please leave a comment if you're familiar with the falls. Woodstock is a town in Windham County, Connecticut. It was founded in 1686, annexed by Connecticut in 1749, has an area of 61.8 square miles. It's at an elevation of 794 feet. The population was 8,221 in 2020. The zip codes are 06281 and 06282, and the area codes are 860 and 959. We arrived at the farm-to-table market at Elm Farm in Woodstock, a small market on a 7th-generation dairy farm. The market offers fresh milk, ice cream, meat, and other pantry items, as well as the chance to pet some cows. We visited with the exceptionally helpful and friendly staff, bought delicious chocolate milk and a package of brisket and chuck blend ground beef before heading out to see the cows. If you're in the area, be sure to stop in. What an awesome road trip day! Thanks for joining us! Let us know where you think we should explore next. Be sure to check the video description for the addresses of our stops today so you can plan a future adventure yourself. Can't wait to see where the road takes us next.